Front row fanatics, we will kick your ass. Front row fanatics, we got all the class. Internet and gargoyle pages on the street. You know it's really fun and you know it's really neat. Page and internet and gargoyle too. He is really cool and he is not a Jew. With a front row fanatic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Snowman Jones here with the Gargoyle in green tonight. How you doing, Gargoyle?
Gargoyle, as he says, is in green, and I'm doing great, baby.
This is going to be interesting because the camera is having a hard time picking up all that green. It's like green screen. Why did you decide to wear so much green tonight?
I was paying homage to the Emerald Emperor, the Jade General, the lean, green, mean wrestling machine, Simon Says.
Now, we are here with Front Row Fanatics. Simon Says was the man of the hour when Simon Says with Aaron Epic, actually with surprise guest tag team partner Eddie Torres, those three took on the Virus tonight. Can you give you a review of that match?
That match kicked ass, hard hitting all the way. You had Aaron Epic, talented guy, Eddie Torres, talented guy. Simon Says he is the man. What can you say against the Virus? The dominant faction right now in ASW. They're holding the Multimedia Championship. Alex Decay is the heavyweight champion, and that's Josh Rain holding the Multimedia Championship. A battle for supremacy, good versus evil in ASW. It was awesome.
Now, you actually got a chance to see FCW last night. You want to talk a little bit about, compare FCW to ASW, Florida Championship Wrestling Developmental School for Vince McMahon and WWE. Lots of money there versus the hard school, old school, independent scene of All Stars Wrestling of Florida.
I enjoyed, personally myself, I enjoyed the ASW show better. I am not a big fan of WWE, as people know. I did enjoy seeing some of the developmental talent there. They had the hot chick Chelsea I'm assuming in the next class in the white shorts. She was smoking. But for me, the highlight of the evening was seeing Low Key / Caval or whatever, some bullshit name Vinnie Mac wants to give him. Seeing Low Key was the highlight. The main event they had there was a good match, but all in all, I enjoyed ASW more than FCW.
Okay, so now you got to see the Virus up front. Josh Rain, Jude McKenzie, Alex Decay. Any thoughts on those guys?
Those guys are a well-oiled machine as a faction. They've got each other's back. They're mean, they're evil, they're nasty. I was surprised Lucille, Alex Decay's axe, did not come into play tonight in this match. But overall, the fans enjoyed it as Eddie Torres, Aaron Epic, and Simon, who Eddie Torres still does not trust due to their heated battles and wars of the past, which I can't say as I blame Eddie Torres. But Epic, Torres, Says came out on top. The fans went home happy. Great evening for ASW strugglers.
Now, what about Big Vito? We saw Big Vito taking on Titan and Rick Roberts replacing Appa Jr. I guess Appa Jr. stuck up in Pennsylvania, couldn't make his flight or whatnot. So you saw three real big men, particularly Titan and the 600-pound Rick Roberts, went by the name Tweedledee. What did you think of that match tonight?
That was a pretty good match. I was surprised at how agile that Tweedledee was for a man as large of his, large stature that he had. Titan, that dude is huge, man. He is the biggest guy I have seen besides the Big Show and the Great Khali. Huge. He's got talent. Big Vito, I love Vito. I don't so much dig the dress gimmick, but Vito's got talent. He's got credentials. ECW, WCW, WWE. Good match. Enjoyed the hell out of it.
Now, I got to say that I've seen Titan over the last year or so, and the one thing that I really noticed about Titan is he's really getting into shape. It seems like he's getting more cut, he's getting more lean, he's gotten that V shape. It's only a matter of time before he signs with TNA or he's back with WWE again. Now, Ricky Romeo, he won a match getting himself, I believe it was Multimedia Championship, #1 contender.
Absolutely.
Josh Rain attacked him after that. What do you think of Ricky Romeo?
Ricky Romeo didn't look too bad. He was in there against, God, I can't remember Ramos's, one half of the New Yorkers' first name. I've been swilling a lot of beer. Against Insane Wayne or Wayne Van Dyke, whichever he was going by. Entertaining three-way match. Like I said, I had a great time here at ASW in Strokers. Was surprised to see Ricky Romeo in there and all that stuff, but what can I say? The crowd enjoyed it, I enjoyed it, good fun had by all. That's all that counts.
Now, I thought, going into this event, I thought that Los Pendejos versus Cruz and Gus Money was going to steal the show, and was a hell of a match, probably my second favorite match of the evening. But I got to say that when Eddie Torres came in, that six-man Pier 6 brawl, essentially, that it turned into with Aaron Epic, Simon Says, and Eddie Torres versus the Virus. That was my favorite match. What did you think of, first off, what did you think about the Los Pendejos versus FXC match, and then what was your favorite match?
I enjoyed Los Pendejos. When I heard they were added to the card, that gave me a little chubby there, extra incentive for the 500-mile drive. I love Los Pendejos. Gus Money, though I harassed him mercilessly through the match, and Mike Cruz are a talented tag team for FXE. That was a great match. You know, I would have to rate that as a tie between, for match of the night, Los Pendejos versus Gus Money and Mike Cruz, along with the main event, Torres Says
Right.
Epic versus the Virus.
Yeah, I mean, they're both really good matches. It's hard to judge them. We also saw Sin Bowdy and his real-life brother Cobra Kai versus the Belgian
Waffle Guy.
the Waffle Guy,
Yeah.
and the Belgian Brawler, and Sean Spears coming down. Sean Spears, former FCW talent, Belgian Brawler, wrestled all around the world. Sin Bowdy, who had a win over MVP, was his big claim to fame. He's been in TNA for years.
Absolutely.
Stacy Carter, the Cat, was at ringside. What do you think of that match?
Absolutely. Cat was looking hot. I want to say congrats to Mr. and Mrs. Bodie right now, and to all their respective families. Good to see Sean Spears there in the ring again. I still think he should be in WWE opposed to some of the no talent schmucks that they got in there. The Waffle Guy, Belgian Brawler, my first time seeing him. He was wearing New Jack's pants that he bought off of eBay, you know, the purple
I thought it was
camouflage.
Colonel De Beers.
Yeah, Colonel De Beers wannabe, but good match nonetheless. Sin Bodie and his brother Cobra Kai getting the win.
A little help from the family. That was fun. They made it fun.
That's right. The Bodie family went home happy. You know, you had the nuptials between Stacy and Sin. The brothers won the match. Good time had by all. Once again, it was an exciting night at Strokers and ASW All-Stars Wrestling of Florida.
Now, the other match that we didn't talk about yet was Jordan O'Neal versus Biff Slater, and I believe Biff Slater won that one. Jordan O'Neal put on a good show. What's your thoughts on that?
Biff is a monster, and what can you say? He just dominated Jordan O'Neal, who's a young up-and-coming talent in ASW and in the Central Florida scene. From what I know, I don't have the vast knowledge that you do.
Absolutely.
But good match. But Biff is a beast, man. I'd hate to get in the ring with him if I was any guy on the independent scene.
Yeah, and Jordan O'Neal, he trained with the FCW crew, and then came out to ASW, really got to start in ASW, his first matches in ASW, first time booking. Now he's starting to book other shows, ACW and other places around the Tampa area, Orlando area. He's really coming into his own. He's kind of got that Matrix gimmick. He's slowly but surely developing into a unique character. But Biff Slater and FXE with Don Maximo, those guys really coming in like the NWO. I always enjoy that gang warfare feel that those kind of guys have.
We won't say like the NWO, because I got one thing to say about the NWO. Fuck the NWO. The one, the only original faction was the Four Horsemen, baby. Anybody after that is cheap, wimp-ass, lame-ass copies. Woo!
Nature Boy!
That's right, Nature Boy.
We love it. We love it. Okay, so I think that pretty much ends our review. Is there any final words you'd like to say for FrontRowFanatics.com?
I would like to say, Gulf Coast independent wrestling fans, support indie wrestling on the Gulf Coast. Central Florida wrestling fans, come out to Strokers and support ASW. If you're not an ASW fan, come out and check them out. Otherwise, check out any local indie promotion in the area. Support indie wrestling in the state of Florida. Drink Heineken. It's a kick-ass beer. So saith the gargoyle evermore. I'm going to drink some more beer and get ready for my 500-mile trip back to the Panhandle of Florida early in the morning.
Peace, and we're out.